I'm here at K-Playfest LA 2024. This event is put on by fans for fans, and it's at the Pomona Fairplex that also shares Anime Impulse, Sneaker Expo, and Asian American Expo. This weekend, I'm interviewing K-pop fan clubs that were invited to K-Playfest LA. We're going to see what they are and how they bring the K-pop community together. So let's go and join me in interviewing the several K-pop fan clubs today.
Hi, so I'm Daisy's for 17. I represent 17.
We are SoCal 18. We are a branch of Métis up in the Bay Area in San Francisco. We are a fan club for 80s.
Haley from Stray Kids Fans LA. We are a stay fan club for Stray Kids.
This is
Connect Pop. Currently here at Kplayfest, we are only doing Mamamoo, G-Friend, and aespa, but generally we're just all K-pop all around. So if we find that there's a fan base that is big enough to want to do something, or a personal group that we like to do, we'll do the fan club for them.
My bias is Joshua.
Jolo. Yosan!
yeah, mine's Hongjung.
My bias is Chan.
Felix and Chan, and I know I'm holding not even either one of them right now.
Hey, that's fair. Hey, you know, sometimes you gotta be like that.
So my ultimate bias is Kangmin Yuk from CM Blue.
Okay.
Mine is Suho from EXO.
Okay.
And mine is Yoongi from BTS, but ultimate bias all around.
We started our fan club back in like 2022
Okay.
Yeah.
So fairly recent, but after COVID.
after COVID.
I believe it's been 3 years. One of our older members who didn't want to be on camera has been here for 3 years and just helping us out. We're kind of new. This is our first year, and we're super excited for what we've been able to get accomplished in our first year.
We have been established since 2018, just a couple months after they debuted.
Oh, perfect. That's nice.
We actually just finished 1 year. We started on the 7th of January with our first event last year for Queen's birthday, and we're having our wavy anniversary next week.
2016.
Yeah, 2016.
Okay. Wow. Way back, huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
I think K-pop fans can expect from going to a fan club just like a general sense of community, getting to connect with other fans who share something in common, making friends, that sort of thing.
Yes. Kind of like a little reuniting.
Yeah, it's like everyone's just hanging out and like celebrating something they love. It's really cool.
Awesome.
Well, you can expect a community of people who like the same K-pop group as you do. I mean, specifically for us, I think we bring a lot of people together with, like, obviously you get free drink, like a drink, and then also like your cup sleeve, and it's just like a moment to reconnect with 18 who might not see each other like ever. So it's like kind of like a bonding experience, you know? Like we all love the same people, so let's celebrate together.
So everyone does something different, but for us, we do mostly cup sleeve events, come to the conventions. We like to give freebies away and do things like that. And occasionally we try to also raise donations for charities as well.
Perfect. I love that.
Well, specifically at conventions, you know, it's just like a little time to like chat, have fun, deco, and talk about like our favorite members. And outside of conventions, usually we're doing cups and events, or we're fundraising and streaming for fans.
Basically for fan clubs in general, but also Connect Pop, we like doing cup sleeves. So basically we give out these little cup sleeves like this. But if we have extra little freebies, sometimes we charge them, and basically we donate that money to like local nonprofits or nonprofits that are set up nationally. It just kind of depends on which nonprofit we choose at the time.
That's very cool.
And then you can also do other things aside from cup sleeves. So sometimes we host skate cities where we do
Okay.
K-pop skate nights.
Love that.
If there's like we did a boy
group day. We did a girl group day. We also did an NCT day where we invited different people to bring freebies, and we all got to collect. So it's usually just whatever idea you think think it's fun to do for the group to celebrate the group.
That's very cool. I really like that.
Oh yes, and we also hold a showcase where we let all the dance covers. We're from Colorado, so we let all the dance covers come and perform, and they're allowed to perform any group they like. And stuff like
That's
that as well.
so cool.
That's another way we celebrate. We
I
do
love that.
like Valentine's Day. We'll pass out K-pop Valentines to each other, and we do
Oh, that's so sweet. Yes. And you guys mentioned you're from Colorado, right?
Yes.
So how is it like the K-pop culture out there?
It's pretty big now. When I first got into K-pop, which was years ago, it wasn't. It was very tiny, very minute. But it's now pretty big community.
I'd say a lot more, very diverse community as well.
Yeah.
And pretty close knit at this point. Like I feel like a lot of every time I like go to an event, I see at least one person that I know that I'm like, oh, nice to see you again. What are you listening to now? That kind of thing.
We do cup sleeve events mostly, but sometimes we'll do like training events or deco events. Anything that really can bring the community together, we really like to hold.
Okay.
A lot does go into planning the events. It kind of depends on the type of event and like how big you want it to be. But you know, you have to design products, you have to make the products and print them. You have to coordinate between a lot of different people if you have vendors or with the cafe or that kind of thing. So a lot goes into it, but it's really fun.
SoCal 18E, we do cup sleeve events. We have vendors at our locations every single time we do have a cup sleeve event. It's usually a 2-day thing. Yeah, so we usually have Saturday and Sunday. We make our own cup sleeves. Like we design them and then we manufacture them and stuff. So that's cool. And then we also have the vendors, so that's really fun. So yeah. Well, I'm an artist. I'm one of the artists actually. We have a bunch of artists, very talented artists in our organization, and so we kind of just like split everything up. And we kind of work together, and it's just a really good like collaboration kind of thing. You get to see a bunch of art styles and different like creative ideas for a bunch of the products. I'm also hosting, but this is my first time hosting, so I can't really say anything. Yeah, how about you, Ron? This is my second time hosting San Diego.
I specifically just mainly stick to cup sleeve events, which are where you just purchase a drink from the cafe and you get a free cup sleeve and maybe some other free goodies. And there's always sometimes you leave an ace in here where you get more goodies. You donate a little more. It's a bit expensive, but we do. And there'll be usually vendors as well that have merch of the group so you can buy and have fun. It probably takes about like a month in advance to like really make sure have everything ready, start ordering by like a month beforehand, just because like usually people are ordering the cups the first time, so it takes a hot second for like everything to get in, and so you really gotta plan a month and also just get awareness. Specifically in like SoCal, you need like a month awareness of, or else people aren't gonna find out about it because people have to travel by car. But
That like social media advertising.
yeah, you need to do it like a month in advance.
Essentially, it just comes from a crazy idea from one of us think of, and then the rest of us are like, do it, because we're just enablers and we enable each other.
Yeah.
And then we just go right into the logistics of, okay, do we want to pass out cuff sleeves? Do we want to pass out banners? Do we want to pass out this? And like, what interactive thing can we do? Do we have to play dance games, do random dances, and things like that? But it's usually just some crazy idea one of us thought up in the middle of the night.
Yeah,
and we throw it to the team, and they're like, let's do it.
Yeah.
A lot of teamwork and collaboration because we all definitely are the kind of people that let's do it. We have a lot of ideas, so I think at this point we all start very much like, all right, do we have a document? Is it organized? Like, what is everyone doing?
Yeah.
Because like for K-Play, we brought a lot of stuff with us too. So we have like this long list of like, did everyone bring this? What's in your suitcase? That kind of thing. So a lot of teamwork as well.
Yeah. Okay.
So I would say the cup sleeve events and the conventions when we're invited to come out. So we've done K-Play and K-Con.
Yes. Okay, sweet. How was K-Con, by the way?
K-Con was great. We got to collaborate with a group from North Carolina.
Ooh, wow.
And we worked together to have all the fans come together, and we had to turn people away. Like,
Oh
it was
my
so busy and
gosh.
crowded. A lot of time and people.
Yeah.
Between the two of those, I would say that is a lot. It just takes a lot of planning, usually months in advance.
Right, so I started the fan club when I moved here a couple years ago just because I wanted to make friends with other K-pop fans and I just wanted to bring people together as well, so that's why I started. That's also my favorite part. I just really love making new friends and like getting to talk about things we love, and I've made like so many friends. It's crazy.
Aw, that's great.
So as a San Diegan myself, we don't have a lot of K-pop events to go to, and it's one of those things where it's just like, well, if no one else is gonna do it, I'll do it myself.
Yeah.
So they sent out the form that's just like, we're looking for people that are interested in working with us, and I was like, hell yeah, I'll do that, and here we are.
Sweet. Perfect. What about you?
Oh, for me, well, I've always wanted to do art for ATs. I just never had the motivation to.
That's so
So
fair.
they like let out like forums, and they were like, "Oh, we're looking for artists and stuff." So I was like, "Oh, I'll try, I guess." I didn't really expect myself to get in, but here I am. So yeah.
So when I was in Korea for debut, met other international stays while I was there, and we were like, "Hey, let's start a fan club." And so that's pretty much what happened. We got back and we kind of recruited a couple other folks, and then we got the team together. I think it's seeing everybody's faces when we put the event on. It's kind of hard in the beginning because we're just like, oh, like in the moment rushing, but then seeing people like enjoying what they're doing and like posting about it later, so it makes it all worth it.
Well, my group isn't as popular as like others, and so there was like no one doing them, so I was like, I'll just fill the background because I mean there's other NCT ones, but no one's specifically doing wavy events, so I just decided to fill them. I think a lot of people will usually be like, why are you doing cup sleeve for birthdays for people that like don't even know you? And I'm like, because I'm not doing it really for them. Those that love wavy, I'm doing it for the people like me who like wavy, who want to just get together and talk about wavy and our favorite things about wavy. Not really, like I mean, kind of for the island, more just for like bring us to the community.
We wanted more friends.
That's a good reason. That's
We
a good
just
reason.
wanted more friends and more people to hang out with. And back then, before K-pop was cool, it was weird to like K-pop. I mean, it still kind of is, but now it's actually the fact that we have this and K-Con and things
I know,
like
it's
that.
great.
But back then, you're a weirdo if you like K-pop.
Yeah.
And so we just needed to find other weirdos that like K-pop.
Yeah.
And make a safe space for them to be able to enjoy being a K-pop fan without the judgments.
Yes.
So that's the main goal that all of our events are for. It's just to make sure it's a safe place for K-pop people to have fun and enjoy their love for it.
Great.
Without being embarrassed or judged.
Yes.
Yeah, so my advice for someone who wants to start a fan club would be just don't be afraid to like reach out to somebody that's already running a fan club and ask for like advice or help or anything like that. That's how I went into it. I was like, do you have any like advice or tips or like, you know, and people are really willing to help. It's a super friendly community. Like just reach out to any of your favorite like hosts or fan clubs and they'll be able to give you advice.
Definitely, if you're already thinking about it, I would just jump the gun and do it, especially if you're in an area that doesn't have the fan base for it. Like, there's so many places out there that are looking for these fan bases. And like I said, it's one of those things where it's just like, well, if no one else is going to do it, I guess I'll do it myself. It takes a lot of work. It's definitely a dedicated craft kind of thing, but you eventually get the hang of it, and it's just like, it's second nature. What Rowan said.
I would say, you know, just go for it, because, you know, make friends, you know, because it's really easy to make friends at these, like, events, so just, like, make friends, you know, ask people for advice. People are so nice, and we'll just tell you, we're, like, what's the secret? It's a free cup sleeve, like, what are we losing if you, like, go? And most people tend to cup sleeve off, like, on, like, the same day, like, 2 different ones, so it's, like, it's not even, it's not a competition, it's about, the more the merrier, so just ask, and we'll let you know what you need.
Just do it. Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it. You know, yes, there are a lot of logistics with money and planning and stuff, but if you really, really want to do it, you just got to do it and put the effort.
Definitely find a buddy. It's hard to do it alone. I've done some of it. Some depends on the event. Some of it's alone. So, but when I have the rest of the group with me, everything's easier and smoother. So that's my number one thing is just to find people to do it with.
Yes, so you can find me on Instagram. It's Daisies for SVT. And I actually hold cup sleeve events for like all the birthdays and anniversaries and everything. And our next event is going to be for Carrot Day on February 17th.
Love that. Perfect.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
We're having our Yudho Sungwa birthday event. It's gonna be a Barbie themed cup sleeve. We have several locations spanning from SoCal all the way up to NorCal. I'm San Diego host. I'm the OC host. Yeah. So most of our SoCal hosts are here. It's gonna be a lot of fun. If you just follow us on SoCal 8 on Instagram or Twitter, you can find all the information there, and we hope to see you there.
Yeah, perfect. And that's all I have. So
Thank you.
bye.
We have our Wavy anniversary event. It's going to be on January 20th at Festies Nova in Long, California. So if you like Wavy, you should stop by.
And then where can everybody find you on social media?
So I'm on Instagram at Wavy SoCal. You can find me there. I also have a Twitter that's not really active. It's also at Wavy SoCal. But yeah, mostly Instagram.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
We have our 6th anniversary cup sleeve event, and that is March 16th, so it's coming up.
Awesome. And where can everybody find this fan club on?
We are on Instagram and Twitter X as Stray Kids Fans LA on both.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you.